Hey, Dad.
Yeah, bud.
I got in trouble at school today because of a liar.
What do you mean? What happened?
Well, Susan was telling the whole class that her dad played for the Green Bay Packers and he was the best player.
Okay.
And she said, "So what do you think about that, Dommy?" And I said, "Okay, that's nice." And she said, "No, tell me what you really think." And I said, "Oh, you want to know what I really think?" And I said, "Hey, listen. I think your butthole is jealous of all that crap that's coming out of your mouth."
Jeremy,
Yeah.
did you know that chickens die after they have sex?
No.
The one I fucked did.
Hey, Johnny, you want to hear a joke?
Yeah!
So little Johnny's walking down the street one day and he finds this old whiskey bottle. So he picks it up and he starts rubbing it and this genie pops out and he says, "Hey, it's your lucky day." He says, "You get one wish, but you better hurry up and make it because you only have 10 seconds to make that wish." So little Johnny thinks about it and he says, I wish I could piss whiskey for the rest of my life." The genie says, "Poof, your wish has been granted." So little Johnny runs home and he tells little Susie and she says, "I don't believe it." She goes and grabs 2 glasses and she says, "Here, pee in these." So he does and she tastes it. She says, "Oh my gosh, it's the best whiskey I've ever had." So the next day after work, little Johnny comes home and little Susie's sitting there with a couple of glasses and he pees in them and they enjoy some more whiskey. The next night after work, little Johnny goes into the kitchen. He only grabs 1 glass and goes back to little Susie. She says, "Well, where's mine?" He says, "Tonight, baby, you're drinking from the bottle."
Hey, Dad, want to hear a joke?
Yeah, I want to hear a joke.
What do you call cheese when it isn't yours?
What do I call cheese when it isn't mine?
Yeah.
I don't know. What?
Nacho cheese.
That's a good one.
Hey, Dad.
Yeah, bud.
I broke up with my girlfriend yesterday.
Really? Why?
Well, she's not very bright.
What do you mean she's not bright?
Hey, listen. Yesterday, her little brother put a scratch and sniff sticker at the bottom of the bathtub. And when she tried to take a bath, she almost drowned.
One morning, little Johnny wakes up and he goes outside and he's got himself a big old roll of chicken wire. His old neighbor across the street says, "Little Johnny, where are you going with that chicken wire?" He says, "I'm going to go catch me some chickens." He says, "You can't catch chickens with chicken wire." Well, at the end of the day, little Johnny comes back with 4 chickens. So the next day, little Johnny gets up. He grabs himself a big old roll of duct tape. His neighbor sees him that next morning. He says, "Well, where are you going with that duct tape?" He says, "I'm going to go catch me some ducks." He says, "You can't catch ducks with duct tape. It ain't even spelled the same." Well, at the end of the day, little Johnny comes home with 6 ducks. So the next morning, little Johnny goes outside. He's got himself a whole bunch of pussy willows. His neighbor across the street says, "Hold on, little Johnny. Let me grab my coat. This time I'm coming with you."